Okay, thank you both very much. Questions by visiting councillors? All right. Other questions? Questions by members of committee? Councillor Thompson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, through you. Thank you both very much for excellent presentation. I think we've all sort of been through the gambit of having seen this presentation in a number of different forms, so it's coming together today. But the question I have, and this is a little specific, I'm hoping that you can actually address that. With respect to your plans, the Crosstown, Eglinton Crosstown LRT, how does that sort of fit in with respect to whether or not it's above ground or below ground in terms of how it actually connects to the area? Can you give us an overview with respect to that?
Yes, we've, as part of the study team, we've had TTC involvement directly, and in terms of the design of the development, we've taken into account the potential plans for the new bus terminal, which will also have an entrance off of Eglinton Avenue, and the anticipated underground LRT as well, which would be underground. So there is further designs that have to be implemented in terms of the bus terminal design to integrate the new terminal with the new LRT station that's going to be underground. So there will be connections underground to the existing subway station. So we've accounted for that as well. It will have some impact on the underground portion of the buildings in terms of some limitation on the parking. But at the same time, this area is going to be well served by transit, so the parking rates are lower as well because of the public transit accessibility.
Okay, that's my question. Thank you.
All right. Any further questions?
Chairman,
Seeing none.
Mr. Chairman, I have a question.
Councillor Giorgio.
Yeah, my question is a direct consequence of my not having seen the presentation that was done last time at the last meeting. So from what I gather in your presentation, the only zoning changes will be on the southwest quadrant. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the other quadrants will not be changing their zonings at all?
No.
Okay. And okay. Thank you.
All right. Good. Councillor Walker.
You have addressed the issue of the northeast quadrant to a certain extent. It's in the plan, the guidelines you've anticipated.
The policies in the official plan apply to the whole quadrant, mixed-use area, which includes the northeast quadrant as well. It's only the zoning bylaw that applies to the southwest quadrant, and the reason being, we saw this quadrant having the most potential, development potential, and that we saw the benefit of coming forward with a comprehensive zoning bylaw that dealt with the entire block, as opposed to doing site-specific.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
And if I may, typically when we do...
Councillor Giorgio, do you have a question of staff?
Yes, it is a question of staff. Yeah, of staff. On the other quadrants, there's no limit to the zoning permissions there?
The current zoning would apply.
But there are no limits. I don't see any limits there.
There are limits in the current zoning bylaw.
Okay.
Yep.
And they haven't been upgraded or anything?
They haven't been amended, no.